Ministry in a Minute is a devotional presentation of the Crossroads School of Ministry. Whatever platform you're on, like, share, subscribe, help us get the word out about the Crossroads School of Ministry. And if you are a ministry leader or church leader or someone called to vocational ministry and you need training, Crossroads School of Ministry can help. Check us out online at crossroadsom.org, the Crossroads School of Ministry. Hey everybody, Dr. Greco here. Welcome to Ministry in a Minute. Listen, this is our final day in Matthew chapter 4. We've been talking about Jesus' call of the original disciples, and just such an important scripture for us as we apply it to our own call and as we apply it to those that we're ministering to. So whether we're full-time pastors or ministry leaders or volunteers, just a great scripture for us to glean ministry pointers from. And so when as we finish this verse up, and I ended Wednesday night's discussion of the entire section with this, and if you didn't see that, it's not a very long teaching, 25 minutes, but it's a great discussion of this scripture, great study of this scripture. So go back into the archives and look it up. But one of the things we see is Jesus reached out to Peter and Andrew, and then he reached out to James and John, and the stories are almost identical. It says, as he was walking along the Sea of Galilee, he saw them. He said, "Come, follow me." That they immediately, at once, they left their father. And then, walking along a little further, he saw the other two, and he called them. It doesn't say he said, "Come, follow me." It says he called them, and immediately they. The stories are almost identical. And the beautiful reminder there is two things: the simplicity. Jesus doesn't begin explaining to them why following him would be way better than fishing. He doesn't get into all that. He just says, "I have an idea. You come get to know me. Come hang out with me. Let's go do this thing." Okay? So simple. So simple. You know, I think about how we do ministry with people. And rather than sharing the entire gospel, how about we just say, "Hey, why don't you come over to my house and watch the ball game?" And then when they're there, you say, "You know, I don't know that I've ever really talked to you about who I am. Let me tell you one thing about me. I love Jesus because he's awesome." Simple. I want to spend time with you. I love Jesus. It's not that complex. And see, I think we overcomplicate it. So that's the first thing. It's just so simple. Here's the second thing. He repeats it. He does it again. He does it again. He does it again. And I think we need to make sure that we're continuing to work in people's lives this way and that we're equipping them to do the same thing. See, simple makes it repeatable, but we still have to make the effort to repeat it. Jesus went on and he did it again. We need to continue to look for people to connect with and share the simplicity of the person of Jesus and the joy of Jesus and invite them into this relationship with us and with him. And then help them to do the same thing with people in their lives. Simple, repeatable. It's the genius of what God laid out for us in terms of how he called us and how he calls us to call others. Okay? Perfect. All right, hey, have a great weekend. Next Monday, we'll have another Ministry in a Minute. I think we're going to talk about priorities. If you have time this weekend, read the book of Haggai. We'll see you Monday.